As to me, choreography has to be about architecture and about wide shot and its geometrical pattern.
I've always considered action directors the greatest movie directors in the world. If you can do action well, then you're the greatest.
When I start a video, I always try to go in an area that I feel unsafe, to kind of force myself and prove myself I can do it.
The whole idea on Kill Bill was to test the limits of my talent.
So I started to think of a choreography, and I separated each instrument as a different track, and I analyzed each one. And so you have the bass line was played by athletic guys, keyboard was played by disco girl, the guitar by skeleton, and the vocoder by robot. And the drum machine is even more of a stretch. It's like my hero in music was Michael Jackson, and he kind of went into this weird world.
I think Kill Bill has the same relationship with 70s grindhouse cinema that Raiders of the Lost Ark had with 1940s and in the late 30s movie serials. And just the way that Steven Spielberg and George Lucas had a love for this cinema growing up, and how they took the parts of it that they liked the best, their favorite parts of it, and they kind of reinvented it and, you know, and made it work not only for a new audience, but just for an audience that wasn't as familiar with it as they are, and did it the way they've always wanted to do it, but keeping all the aspects they liked. All right, that's what I tried to do with all the grindhouse exploitation cinema that I loved. And so, like, just a quick rundown of all the different things involved in this movie is, like, one, you know, you've got Yakuza film and samurai movies, the spaghetti western.
This ain't no squirrely amateur. It's the work of a solid dog.
But also thrown in there are, you know, there's my little Italian giallo scene. I have my little Brian De Palma sequence in there to give that some fun.
There's something about Quentin's sensibility that he creates his own world, he creates his own style. It's going to be non-stop, kick you in the ass filmmaking.
I think it's all part of a certain world that Michel has in his head, where you can take a lot of elements from different videos he's done and see that it all comes together in a very a child world, I would say. And at the same time, Michel has a very developed logical and mathematical view of things. So it's very naive, and at the same time it's very complex.